Hi, what's up, everyone? Hi. Did you know that the biggest mental trap is later? That's the biggest mental trap that I've come to like, discover. Because your mind is capable of time travel. Your mind can go all the way to the future, all the way up to even when the universe will end. And your mind can go to the past, to where everything started. Now, you are not going to live forever, but your mind can think of days like they are coming from unlimited reserves of days. So in your mind, you're able to keep pushing things for later. And later is an ever receding, like it's an ever moving goalpost. It always keeps moving forward. Now, living every day like it was your last brings you back to the present moment and brings things back to perspective because you have limited number of days, about like 20,000 from the time you're born until you die. I'm not sure about the math, but on average, it's just about something like that. So, because you have limited time and your mind will always prioritize that which feels comfortable in the moment, there is a term coined by behavioral economists, which is time inconsistency, which is how you tend to evaluate reward across time. Like something that feels good right now will be given a higher priority over something which feels mildly discomforting, which will always be pushed to later. So you'll always push the troubles of today for later because why suffer today when I can always accumulate these problems and sort them tomorrow? Now, there's someone who tried to put this very well. They said, you are not the same person each day. Today you're this. Whoever you are today is not going to make it tomorrow. So whatever you don't do today, you're passing that forward to the guy who'll take after you tomorrow. And say you've been doing that since the year began, and now we are in the fourth month. Now the guy who's going to take after you tomorrow is going to take a whole load of unfinished tasks. And why are you subjecting that guy to that much? Everything would be so good if each person just did what they needed to do that day, right? So it all comes down to living one day at a time, accomplishing each day's task that day and not leaving anything for later. So living every day like it was your last is a beautiful piece of advice. It helps you avoid that mental trap of later.